Hi, my name is Kirk Hamilton, and this is the Sloppy Vegan Cooking Show. This is a show where I cook quick, fast, healthy plant food and keep it simple. And if I can do it, then you can do it too. And the goal is to help us eat nutritious plant food that will help keep the bad diseases away, like heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and all those things that are messing up with the industrialized lifestyle. So today's recipe or show topic is leftover broccoli with mixed vegetables and tofu. So if you weren't with me, my last show, I cooked some quick boiled some broccoli, and I have some left over, and I came home from work and I wanted to put something together. And as usual, I throw way too much stuff in things. So I didn't start off with a concept in mind except this, some basic tofu in a block, organic tofu. I've already cut it up. There we go. So it's thick, firm tofu. I got it right down here in a block. I'll show it to you. Got it neatly cut up. I just took it right out and see if I can keep that on there. You can see it right there. There's a block of tofu. So I cut them in little blocks, and then I'm going to throw vegetables in, and I got crazy because I just saw too many vegetables in my refrigerator, and I keep taking them out before I know it. I have no idea what I'm going to cook right now. All right, so I'm going to take first of all the tofu, and I'm going to just kind of parboil it, heat it up with some herbs and spices. So I just put that, as you can see there, in my pan, and I'm going to just turn up the heat and get that going. Then I also want to cook some mushrooms, and so mushrooms are ones that I want to get going first as well too. So I'm going to put those in a wok. Just got some plain white mushrooms, great immune potentiating foods, and I am going to turn those up. So I'm going to get those to simmer, and I am going to put, as usual, a little garlic powder, because tofu tastes like nothing basically, unless you do something with it. My lemon pepper, but I am going to add a few more things, a lot more ginger, and a little soy sauce. Right. So all I'm going to do is just simmer them, because remember, tofu takes on the taste of whatever you cook. So I'm going to turn it on high, bring that to a boil there, and then I'm going to get the mushrooms going. And what I did before, and I almost burnt because I was listening to a basketball game, waiting for it to get over, and I have some sunflower seeds, raw sunflower seeds toasted in here with sesame, and I'll show those to you, but I'm going to sprinkle those on, and I just heat them up very lightly. So they're done. I'm going to leave that as is. So we're going to bring these two up, and I'm going to use a little sea salt in both. And then basically I'm just going to throw in the vegetables I chopped up, and if I chopped up too many, then I'm going to save those, and I have my little containers to put them in. So it's really easy for me. I don't have to measure too perfectly. I just cut stuff up, and if I have left over, then I put them in those containers. Now I'm going to try a few weird things. I had some applesauce, unsweetened applesauce, and I have coconut flakes. And I have yet to know what I'm going to do with them, except I'm going to throw them in there. And then I have some ginger that I chopped up. And the funny story is that it was frozen, this ginger thing, so I was grating it, and it was so hard I microwaved it for about 15 seconds, and then nothing but water came out. So I have this like ginger water paste here, so we're going to see what the heck happens with that. So as you can see, the sloppy vegan doesn't have to be perfect, but 9 times out of 10, I come up with something that tastes pretty darn good. So I don't feel like dry mushrooms right now, so I'm just going to quick parboil them here. Love garlic, a little parsley, and then I'm just going to stir those around a little bit. And I'm thinking there's 3 kind of things, sauces I want. I got ginger, actually real ginger, Hoisin sauce, which is sweet. It's a plum sauce. And maybe a little tofu, and we'll see what happens. Now I'm going to take the onions and throw those in here with the mushrooms. I want them broken down a little bit. So we'll get those. And I'm just water stir frying. So I put about a half an inch of water or so in each of these things. And you get used to it. You know, I'm not against totally using oil, but I try and show people without it because we way overuse oil. Remember, oil is a very calorie-dense food. It adds on pounds. And it's really a processed food. It really is a processed food. So for whatever reason, I'm going to put more ginger on my mushrooms. You know what the hardest part about this is? I'm going to have to try and remember what I did, which is agonizing for me. So we got ginger there. And we got the tofu going here. And I can already see I'm going to need something to pour this tofu off of. So I'm going to grab it. I'm going to grab a glass bowl. So I'll have something to pour the water in. And I made myself a cup of fair trade organic coffee. You say, why is he drinking tonight? Because I just feel like it. Organic fair trade coffee, Sumatra, supposed to be less acidic. I don't do a lot of coffee, so it has to be low acid for me. See if I can leave it up here without spilling it. Nope, we're not going to do that. Okay. So I'm just getting a little, I just want the mushrooms not quite so dry. So we're doing this for a couple of minutes. And I have no idea why I put this applesauce here. I know what I'm going to do with this, sprinkle it on at the end. But I feel like I want to put a little sweetness in here. So I'm going to put this in. It's a plum sauce. And that is Hoisin sauce. I was raised on it, but when I was a little boy, it was Hoisin chicken. My mom would make Hoisin chicken. We'd wrap it in tortillas and loved it. Okay. Things are moving along quickly. Now I'm going to throw in some color. So we got pepper. And let's see if I cannot burn anything. I have a confession to make. I burnt my sunflower seeds as I was listening to the game. And but we salvaged it. I caught it just in time. So these are done. So I'm going to pour the water off, or the sauce, into here. Because I don't like things soggy. I think we'll put that over here. All right, I'm going to put this over here. Get this closer to me. Turn it up. Turn that one off. And now we're getting closer. So this is where we are so far. And I'll throw the, I'll throw the broccoli in at the end. And I have no idea what this taste is going to be like. But I'm going to try it. Pour a little bit of this off. I'm going to save this sometimes to stir fry again. Because I just don't like too much wetness. Okay, that's plenty. Now, again, I have no idea what applesauce is going to taste like in here. I could destroy this, but I'm going to try it. But it can't be that bad. So we're going to do applesauce. I know some of you cooks are just going, what in the heck is he doing? With a little plum. And whenever I cook the tofu that way, it stays together when I parboil it first. And I don't know if that's the right way you do it, but it seems like it worked for me. Now here's the ginger. It's a kind of a ginger paste. Get all the ginger out. So we're almost there. And of course, it wouldn't be right without my lemon or lime. And again, this is the first time I've ever made this, so. But it's hard to screw up. If you use basic taste you like anyway, then it's hard to screw up. I'm going to cheat here. That's really twangy, so I think I want a little more sweet. Now, we're almost done. In the very end, I'm going to throw in a little broccoli. This is leftover, so it's not going to be that, shining, pristine broccoli that I had yesterday. But I don't like to waste stuff. And I ate enough today. And I think this is going to be pretty good. Now, you got to come up with a name for me. I'm just going to get the and that's a little thick enough. And then I'm going to take these are toasted sesame seeds and sunflower seeds, and they got a little too toasted. A little crunchy flavor. I just want to make sure that broccoli gets a little warm. And it's hard to screw up when you put color in there. Now the proof. Now if you wanted, you could put this over some rice noodles or bowl of rice. Okay? But I think it's going to be fabulous the way it is. And I will see what it tastes like. Shut everything off so I don't burn it anymore. I grabbed my handy dandy chopsticks. I've made a nice mess. And there's my bowl of steamy tofu, broccoli, bell peppers. We've got the crunchies of the sunflower and the sesame seed. And we got mushrooms and little immune things. Sweet sour. It's good. Oh, I almost forgot. Coconut. See, you don't have to be perfect to cook. You don't, really. This is beautiful. Look. That's how we do it. That's the Sloppy Vegan Cooking Show. So, that's really good. Now, I could be lying. You could think I'm lying, but that's really good. So I'm going to take, again, I'm going to put about 4 of these in there. Be left over for work tomorrow, and in the evening when I go dancing, I take food with me. I'm kind of really trying hard not to eat out, so I take food with me. So, this is really good. Have my sip of my coffee, because I'm going to go work. My name is Kirk Hamilton. This is a Sloppy Vegan Cooking Show. We just cooked something with leftover broccoli mixed with mixed vegetables and tofu. As usual, this will be posted on the sloppyvegan.com, and from there I upload it to iTunes. So it's going to be on YouTube, my YouTube channel, Sloppy Vegan Cooking Show, my website, sloppyvegan.com, and in iTunes. And the recipe will be below the video. So have a great day. Remember, you don't have to be perfect to eat really great food. I just whip it together and taste it. All right? Talk to you soon.